Hi everyone, Klaus here, and today we're gonna review some Bionicle sets, of course, and this time from 2007 with some Maui sets, so from the second wave, and of course they are Toa. So here we go with the canister, which is a new type of canister, new shaped canister. It will kind of be reused in 2008 with the Fantoka wave, but we're gonna see that later anyway. We're not still yet. So yeah, here it is. So to be simple, the canister is made of two parts. One plastic part, so there are no more lead, or you can say that all the plastic part is lead. So maybe, oh yeah, oh, it's perfect. So yeah, you have all the lead parts or the plastic part right here, which can form some industrial mechanical stuff. So it's really nice. It's really well made, as you can see. There are really ton of shape and different polished surface. So it's not like a big block. It's really detailed. Here and some pinholes here and also there on their side. The pinhole here is to put the new projectiles, the Kodak blasters, on it and to make some outpost. Anyway, it's shown on the back of the canister. We're gonna come back on this later. So here's the plastic part. You can see it's in dark green, of course, which is the color of Toa Kongu. This is the one I'm gonna review today because I don't think I've said this already, but I think you have noticed this anyway. So here it is really nice. And then you have the second part, which is the clear plastic part and cardboard part. So of course here it is. You have the image of Toa Kongu, the Maui logo, which is really nice with squad, and then some background. It's all about the little circled with some visor, and of course the lime green and light green and bubbles of air bubbles. Excuse me, because it spends on. The action, yeah, takes place underwater, of course, still in Maui Nui. So yeah, so really nothing to talk about. The background is all the same for all the Inika. So all the Maui, excuse me. And then we're gonna go on the back of the box, which you're gonna see all this circle stuff right here, which is really nice. I really like this kind of design. Then it shows you how is located Maui Nui with Voya Nui, so it's beneath Maui Nui anyway. It's beneath Voya Nui, I want to mean that. Then you have some background picture, which is the same on each picture. We haven't got that much background pictures of Maui Nui. It's kind of a drawback for me, but still. Then you have the picture of Toa Kongu and how to fire the Kodak blaster. Then you have the 5 other Maui white ears. And then in there you have, it shows you the gimmick with the outpost right here and with Kongu. You're supposed to take one of the ends, as you can see, one of the connectors, to put this on this part. But I do not know if they give you a spare part, which is the one with one side axle and the other side pin, to put this on the plastic part. So maybe you have to find this part in your collection. Anyway, I think that's quite all, and of course, you're supposed, as you can see right here, to open the parts. But you can also do this like that, and then you will have some poly bags with the parts in it, and some hose pipe in some loose without the bags. So that was also a first to put the parts into a bag with the canister series. And I think that's quite all for the canister, so, oh, excuse me, for the pretty unique one, as you can see. And I think that's quite all. So, oh yeah, the set itself, oh, I do not have dismantle it, so it's gonna be quick, I think. Okay, like that. And, okay, yeah, just gonna put off the head and it's gonna be alright. Here we go, with the lower part, so with the legs part. As you can see also, the shell color is dark green, some new dark gray. Excuse me for that, some new dark gray and some silver color. And I think that's all except for the white part of the Kodak blaster. So here we go with some unoriginal metal pelvis white ears, and here we got some double connectors, the smaller one, not the longest one this time, which are in dark gray, so nothing new. In fact, it's kind of like the bottom part, as you can see, of the legs is the same as Karapa released as part of the first wave of the Baraki. So anyway, it's kind of the same, except of course for this tight armor, which has the Inika one. so nothing very new. And of course the feet is like Carapace, so the washi one in dark green, so nice new recolors. The legs aren't recolored because they were already here with Carapace and also Keaton Green 2005. Then to finish the pelvis part, you have some metal chest cover white hair in silver. I think it's to fill the hole. So there are nothing really to talk about on this lower part. Then you have the upper part, which is kind of more interesting because it introduced a new body frame, if I can say so, or at least I'm gonna explain how it works. So here is the part itself. So with some axle white hairs and some pinholes, as you can see, it's clearly a chest armor. The other side, and then you have this pinhole where we're gonna put the arms. But of course, to put some arms on the new Bionicle, we have to find some ball joint first. And where do we find this ball joint? On this part. Remember, this piece was used on the lower Inika, lower Ordica right arm. So you can see this time it's in dark green, but it's also in dark green with Toa Kongu Mahri. So anyway, we're gonna use two of this piece, so here it is. This technique of construction will be reused on part 2 Fantoka, released the next wave. So I think it's like that, yeah, it's like that. So you put these two parts, and here we go, you have your two ball joint to put the arms. The arms are pretty simple because it's kind of metal shape, because we found the metal knee cover white hairs and then some metal legs as part of the arms. This time in dark gray, and I think this is a new recolored because we haven't seen this part recolored in this way anyway. And then we got the hand, which is a normal one, and then we got the Kodak blaster. As you can see also in 2007, they decided to replace the axle of two, the black one with red one. I think this is just for the kids to find the colors more easily, and to have, I think to have just some color guide on the set. So yeah, how it works, the new projectable, in a way you're just supposed to press this button, but as you can see, okay, it works. So yeah, but you have, in fact, to press it kind of, as you can see, if you want to launch the Kodak which are in these holes. So it really looks like kind of a big machine gun. Personally, I never really succeeded into placing this weapon into a mug, so I really tried, but I never achieved this. So I do not know if this is the same for you, but I really have a hard time to place this in some mugs. So as you can see, you have some ball joint right here and also some axle. I think that most of the Mahri just get the end of their Kodak with the axle, but I think on Jeller it's put on some Y back, so it's used on, they use the ball joint. And as you can see on this set, it's used two Kodak blasters, so it doesn't have any weapon at all apart from this one. And I think that's the beginning of the canister with just one weapon. It will be reused tons of time in 2008, for example, with Kopaka Mystica. Fantoka, excuse me, with, for example, just got one mid Sky Blaster for the weapon. The same goes with Ali, the Gali Mystica, and also Onua Mystica. I think that's quite all for this part, so we're gonna add the two parts, I think, together. So we're just gonna put this in the pinhole white ears. And of course, where, as you can see, it's really filled nicely, the oil and the shape with this part right here. So it's why they use this chest cover metal parts. So of course there's the head which is missing, and the head is kind of nice because of course we have some new mask. Of course it's some new metal head, some metal head, and yes, the new part is the new eye brain part, which is really interesting for all the mockers. Because you can see they cut out the brain part, if I can say so, and they decided to put some axle right ears. And this axle will be really useful to, for example, make some air for your Bionicle with some piece, of course, and stuff like that. So it's introduced the first time in this set, and then it will be used massively into the 2008 set and not 2009 because they changed the head, of course, but in 2008. Every canister we got this head, apart maybe from the Makuta thing, but all the Toa got this eyepiece, so it's really nice. So why it is used on this toy especially? Because as you can see, it got some air space, right here, air chamber on his back. It's made with two-piece system, one from the R2D2, but I don't think it's his name in English anyway. So R2, it's called like that in Star Wars, of course, so from the Lego Star Wars right here, so it is his body frame of R2, and then you have this part, right here, which is a little glass, in some translucent green. So I put this on the back. Of course, you have seen the hose pipe right there, which is linked to the mask. So of course, the canoe is a new one. It doesn't have any visor this time. You can see tons of. I think most of the Maui got some mask inner, and Kongu doesn't have any. It's really like a bulky mask anyway, with this part really kind of thin and this part really big. This front part. So I'm not really fond of the Maui mask, but I think it's still nice. They decided to do some old school masks. So I think I need again more time to look and to get the design of the mask to really appreciate it. And I think you're supposed just to put this like that. I'm just gonna check on the instruction booklet. Oh yeah, I have not shown you the instruction booklet, I think. Just let me check. Yeah, no, oh, I totally forget, but okay, it's here anyway. You've got the same pictures and the same steps. This time you have to do this in 12 steps. It's showing you how to fire this. There is no ad at all. Yes, one for the power key, but no for. Oh yeah, oh yes, because on Ali Mawis there is no ad at all. But this time you got some ads for the power key and some ads for the playset. This was the last year the playset were released because and then they were discontinued. I can say so, but no ad for the Titan set and still some good pictures right here. So yeah, excuse me for that, but I totally forget to show you this. Oh yeah, and I put the head in the right way, so there's no problem. So here we go with some Kongu right here. So it's really I think it's really the counterpart of Karappa anyway, in my opinion. Because it's really kind of strong and bulky, so it's really strange and weird from some Toa of air, but anyway, of air, yeah. But apart from that, yeah, it's got its unique style. And here we go with the articulation section part. I don't think I can show you clearly the eyes, it's kind of, yeah, but still. So yeah, the articulation, so the arms can move in every direction on the shoulder part, so there's nothing really problem at all. The main problem comes from the arms, which are just limited to 90 degrees. So it's really, I really think that's bad for this set, especially. I don't know why. Of course, it's because they put the knee cover on this side and not on the back side. As you can see, the back is occupied by the 4-spare Kodak, yes, 4-spare Kodak they give you with the set. For the head, it can't look up, of course, because of the way how it put on the body, but it can look down and on the side, kind of. And then you have the legs, which can be moved all the way up right here. So yeah, there are no problem with the arms. But I really have big problem with the arms personally, because and the arms itself, it's really hard to move, and the fact that he's got two big weapons, it's really hard to make to play with him, I think. But that's just my opinion. Maybe I can't play with him properly. I don't know, but still. So here it is. Some pose. Put this like that with Kongu. But again, with the his articulation on his elbow, it's really hard to make some pose with him. So yeah, for me the drawback are this point. So articulation on the arm 90 degrees, not good anyway for me. Especially on this set, I do not know why, but I really have some. I can't really make some nice pose with him. Also, the head is limited and can't look up, but yeah, that's another point. Yeah. The other point is maybe it got some dark gray, so it may not be the most inspired colored, because we have already seen the same color by the if you look on the past with the Metro or the Dika series. But apart from that, I don't have any drawback. So yeah, mainly the drawback I have is the articulation fact for me. The good points is maybe the new torso frame, the new colored feet and some new colored parts. Not so much colored parts anyway, but still it's kind of nice to have some. Oh yeah, one drawback also is the fact that it's got two of the same weapons. So okay, it's make him unique, but still some people find it annoying to have two of the same projectable weapon. And also, if they really don't like the projectile or the Kodak blaster, it's sure they will not really be fond of this set. So overall, the design is pretty good because it's a bulky Toa, a really strong one. So I think they really did a good job with this, with the design in the overall way, the general look of it, the general feeling. So also some nice new parts and new colors again. And I think that's quite all for the new, the good points. And then also you got some new nice articulated legs, but I think most of the canisters got nice articulated legs, so that's not really a good parts anyway. So yeah, that was my review on Kongu. It's not really one of the one I prefer, but I think it will please people who want some tough guy and some bulky guy, even if he has this problem with his 90 degrees arm. And apart from that, I think it's still a nice set, got his own design in comparison to the other sets, so yeah. Check him out if you like this type of Toa, and I think that's all. So I hope you enjoyed my review on this green guy, on Toa Kongu Mahri, and see you later for another Bionicle review. Bye bye!